Welcome to Models of Integrity, a new video documentary by Luke Sterra Leadership Foundation. I am Father George Ehusani, the Executive Director. We have produced this documentary, Nigeria, Models of Integrity, to showcase good, upright Nigerians who are struggling to live lives of integrity in the midst of what some people consider a rotten environment. An environment where every day we are bombarded with news of monumental corruption. Corruption at the lowest levels, corruption at the highest levels. Young people are today assaulted with scandals of their leaders or ex-leaders. Scandals related to indiscipline, to corruption, to impunity. In that environment, we want to demonstrate that there are examples of virtue, there are examples of integrity, there are examples of people who have lived their life and have continued to live their life by principles, people of character, people who know that righteousness exalts a nation, but that sin is a reproach. We have many such people, from left to right, from north to south, from east to west, Igbos and Yorubas and Hausas and TV and Ishekiri and Ibira. We have good Nigerians, exemplary Nigerians, models of integrity, but they have not been well celebrated. They have not been given recognition. Luke Sterra Leadership Foundation has begun a series, and this is the first in our series, to showcase Nigerians that are struggling, that are working hard, not without sacrifice, not without persecution sometimes, to live by truth, by justice, by honesty, to work hard and only earn an honest living and touch no resource that is not their own, that they have not worked for. We have many such Nigerians. We want to be showing this to our young people in order to give our young people hope that all is not lost. Everyone is not rotten. We want to give our primary school young people, secondary school young people, our students in the universities, young graduates, let them know that all hope is not lost, that Nigeria can be redeemed, especially because we have these shining lights. We have these beacons of light in every profession, in every sector. Christians and Muslims who are using their Christian religion and their Muslim religion to live lives of integrity as nurses, as teachers, as administrators, as civil servants, as corporate executives. They are using the best moral principles of their Christian faith or Islamic faith to live lives of integrity, and we want our young people to emulate them. These are the people we call models of integrity. We have done this video documentary as an accompanying product to a book we call Nigeria, Models of Integrity, same title, and it has the stories of these first 12 people. I am grateful to the chairman of ICPC, Professor Owasanyeye, who has given us the foreword to this book. I am grateful to Professor Shehu Abdullahi, former GIABA Director General, who has given us the preface to this Nigeria Models of Integrity. I am also grateful to my colleagues, especially Mike Egbe, who is our media manager that worked hard on this documentary. I'm grateful to Inya Ode, who did the interviews and the narration, and to Chukwudi Ubuaja, who is the production manager of this documentary. Above all, I am grateful to the Makato Foundation that supports the production and the free distribution of this documentary. And it is part of the projects that Luke Sterra has been running along with other people to promote integrity in our society. In the last few years, we have produced booklets like this, Christianity and the Challenge of Corruption in Nigeria. Christianity and the Challenge of Corruption in Nigeria, showing all the scriptural texts and commentaries where every act of corruption we practice in this country, everyone is abhorred and condemned. Also, we produced Islam and the Challenge of Corruption in Nigeria, showing texts from the Hadith, texts from the Quran, texts from Islamic scholars that condemn all acts of corruption. We even produce a curriculum and facilitators manual a curriculum and facilitators guide to teach people how to use their religions to promote integrity and to fight corruption. Finally, we produced an integrity pledge, a pledge that everyone that comes for our courses, our training programs at Luxterra, takes this pledge at the end of the course in order to live lives of integrity, and we make them ambassadors of integrity. So, the Models of Integrity documentary that you're about to watch is just one amidst a whole gamut of programs to promote integrity in our society and teach people to take leadership role, to be promoters and advocates for lives of justice and integrity. May the Lord use this documentary and several other productions like this that are coming up to transform our society, to give hope to young people, to make our country a better place that all of us will love to leave behind. A good legacy of justice and peace and integrity that we would like to leave for our children and children's children. God bless you.
In his book, Combating Corruption at the Grassroots Level in Nigeria, founder and executive director of the Association of Nigerians Against Corruption, ANAC, Professor Funsho Oluitan says, in order for any nation to reduce corruption, it must be attacked simultaneously at all levels. Combating corruption at the grassroots level is one route to take, and perhaps literally the most fundamental. Professor Oluitan has over the years continued the fight on corruption within the capacity of ANAC. This is against the backdrop of continuing Transparency International reports rating Nigeria as one of the most corrupt countries of the world. Young Oluitan made a rather dramatic entry into the anti-corruption fight. A cashier with the defunct Electricity Corporation of Nigeria, ECN, which became NEPA, and was later unbundled into transmission and distribution companies, was demanding a shilling from each customer who came to pay their bill, a chore Oluitan performed for his father almost on a monthly basis. The fair-minded and transparent young man got himself enrolled with a Lagos-based non-government organization campaigning against corruption, Nigeria League of Bribes Corner, and on his next trip to pay the electricity bill, tendered a membership ID card issued by the League. The cashier knew his 1 shilling bribe engagement had run into a solid wall.
I put the bill on his front, and he turned his head to me to go and sit down. I said, no. I pulled out my ID card, and I said, I'm a member of the Nigerian League of Bribes Corner. He looked at it, he opened his eyes, immediately he got my bill, I paid, and I left. Month by month, he never delayed me again.
That was one corrupt official told to his face that he couldn't dangle vice and get away with it all the time. Professor Oluitan is a man of integrity, and worthy of note is the place of religion and creed in the metamorphosis of the executive director of ANAC. The fact that it was during a discussion on transparency in a religious knowledge class that he was told how to handle the corrupt cashier is clearly instructive. And even when he got to the Nigerian League of Bribes Corner in Lagos, that adherence to creed was still a strong factor, since he was made to commit himself by taking an oath for an impeccable anti-corruption service on the Bible. Many years on, a class of students at Ahmadu Bello University, whom he told the story of the corrupt ECN cashier, felt that the Nigerian League of Bribes Corner deserved a comeback. That was how the Association of Nigerians Against Corruption, ANAC, came into existence. But that's the easy part. The septuagenarian crusader against corruption has encountered many challenges as he battled corruption and promoted integrity. As a newspaper reporter, he made do with a salary of £18, 10 shillings at a time his colleagues in the customs department were taking home between £50 and £100 every week. So he didn't shun corruption because of a well-paid job. Later in life, he actually had to resign his post a few times because he stood up stoutly against vice, to the annoyance of some of his colleagues in the office. Returning to the place of creed in all of this, Oluitan is a Christian. He readily expresses gratitude to his parents for raising him in the fear of God. Professor Oluitan is reaching out to the younger generation in a robust effort at making integrity a pattern of life for any nation that desires true progress.
The best way is to address the youths wherever you can find them. And that is what I'm doing for the past many years, since 1984. Starting this at Ahmadu Bello University, that's a group of youths. And later on in life, we organize seminars for student leaders in universities. If you go on my website, www.anakhq.org, you will see several pictures of where I was addressing the youths, either at the university, either at the camp of youth corpus, either at the primary school level, either in a church with the youths, either in a mosque. These are all the pictures you will find. Either on the street of Abuja, you will see my picture in front of the secretariat on the street of Abuja with a PA system calling on people to come and join my vanguard.
And what is his advice to those who still believe in a life of integrity in a society that seems to play down the benefits of a virtuous life?
There is no better way to success than the way of honesty, transparencies, which promotes your integrity. If you live a clean life, your life will be clean. If you live a dirty life, your life will be dirty. Therefore, as a youngster, from now, live a life of honesty.
Oluitan's life story will remain a reference point in the search for men of good bearings. He is blessed with a wife and children who appreciate what he stands for. That admiration, of course, extends beyond the home front.
And despite the challenges as a young man, talking about financial challenges, he encouraged me that hard work would definitely pay at some point. And you would definitely agree with me that it is something that you find very hard for young men as well as women to actually want to undertake. Why would you volunteer after all? You are spending your resources volunteering. What are you going to make out of volunteering? But I was able to take that advice and eventually start up my own media outfit, Raphael Uno Promotions. And ever since, I've been growing from leaps to bounds.
What really challenged me is that he has never gone beyond his boundaries, and he cut his coat according to his size. Nobody has never come to him or come to the family and tell us that he has done this, he has cheated, he has no. He is somebody that people should look at. They should copy him rather. It's a model.
The Association of Nigerians Against Corruption, ANAC, continues its activities designed to reduce dishonesty in society. It is an effort that owes virtually all gratitude to anti-corruption icon Professor Funsho Oluitan.